Hello again, Julia Hartstein here, spiritual healer. I wanted to run a parallel with something I'm doing on my Pilates as well is I wanted to talk about manifesting creating. It's something that Pat Longo teaches us in the beginning about being careful with our words, right? We have to be very careful in what we're saying, right? She'll say cancel, cancel, delete, delete, right? Like, oh, my brother's such a pain in my ass, or, my job is killing me, or whatever it is, cancel, cancel, delete, delete. You don't want to keep saying something like that because you're creating something that's going to make you sick, right? And we say stuff like this all the time. It's just part of our, you know, vernacular, and it's not something that's good for us because we wind up creating it in more than one fashion, right? We wind up saying like, oh, I'll never be able to afford, getting this nice thing, blah, blah, blah. We do these things and we don't realize how we're creating them. And it's very, some people they don't like the word manifest. Like it's like a, ooh, magical word and you shouldn't talk about things like that. It doesn't have to be manifest. Create, use the word create. It's the same difference. You have to be careful of how you are moving forward in your life, right? Because we say little things like this without thinking of them, and then we're constantly creating them, right? You have this connection and power that, oh, wait, do I say that? That's not good. How can I write that differently? And I had a teacher once have in a session she had told me, and it wasn't even part of the session. She was just saying it matter of factly to change the word but in a sentence to and. And it was a very magical thing for me to do, right? Because, oh, let me see, right? Instead of saying the word but and, it completely changed that sentence. I did it for a week, and when I had a session with her again, like she wasn't just saying, she was saying it matter of fact as far as other things we were talking about, not realize she was teaching me, oh, like, look at that. Look at what that did just by changing that one word in a sentence. So I wanted to run that as a parallel because being aware of what we are saying is important, right? We have so much more responsibility than we realize. And when you hear that, you're thinking, oh God, something else I have to do. And once you just kind of nip that in the bud a little bit, it's amazing how much more opens up, how much more positivity and blessings can just pour right in and light. So it's just something to be aware of. Play with it a little bit, see what happens, reach out. I'd love to hear from you, and I just wanted to share that with you. Talk to you soon. So many blessings. Bye.